A computer is an electrical device that can receive data, process data, store data, and produce output data. The use of computers is very important nowadays. Computers allow us to do various things such as study, entertain, communicate, work, and so on. However, to produce the best computer, many efforts have been made by the inventors. Now, let's look at the development of computers from the first generation to the fifth.
The first generation started at the beginning of year 1942 to 1959. The size of the computer in this generation is huge and is known as the mainframe. This computer used vacuum tubes to process data and store information. The vacuum tube is about the size of a small light bulb. Thousands of vacuum tubes are needed at a time, so that each one that burns out does not affect the overall operation of the computer. Among the computers that have been created in this generation are electronic numerical integrator and calculator, electronic delay storage automatic calculator, electronic discrete variable automatic computer, and universal automatic calculator.
Moving on to second generation, which is started on 1955 until 1964. In this generation, computer use transistor and diode to replace vacuum tubes, makes computer size smaller and cheaper. Using transistor finally giving good impact because it doesn't burn easily compared to vacuum tube. After Fortran, Formula Transistor and COBOL, common business-oriented language appeared. Higher language were indicated to replace programming in harder machine English, so that computer programming became easy to understand. Computer DEC PDP-8 is the first mini computer were created in 1964 to process business data. After that, coming with INM0090 and IBM0092. In this generation, society started to accept computer presence and career in computers started to get attention.
Next, third generation is started from 1964 to 1970. Rapid microelectronics research succeeds in shrinking transistors to a microscopic size. Thousands of transistors can be compacted in rectangular pieces of silicon through the LSI process to produce chips, IC. When compared, the processor used in this generation has millions of transistors that can make computers faster and more accurate. Thus, the size of the computer is smaller and cheaper than previous generation. There are some computer brands in the third generation below.
The fourth generation began in the year 1970 to 1999. In this generation, the chip is still used as a place to store memory. However, it has become more advanced so that it can contain hundreds of thousands of transistors compressed into it. In addition, the